this small object, I can take and post photos, receive comments, get into Facebook or Twitter, check my emails, listen to my favorite music, and also search information on Google. All this thanks to the minds of American geniuses and their inventions that evolved over time and were put together in one device to make our lives easier. Good morning, members of the jury, participants, and audience. I'm Paso Taiza from Discurso, and I'm very honored to be here. The biggest and most important technological influence of the United States in the world has to be the invention of computers and the internet, and how they evolved into smartphones and social networks, and the impact this has had in our daily lives. Computers, meaning machines able to run programs with commands, have existed for over 100 years. But it was the American company Apple, led by Steve Jobs, the one that introduced the first personal and mass-produced computer, called the Apple II in 1977. Later, in the 80s, Apple made the right move and brought personal computers to the business industry by combining typing, calculating, and data storage in one device. Around that same time, the internet was also experiencing its own evolution. Back in those days, the internet was called the ARPANET, and its development was commissioned by the US government to be used for military applications. The first remote email message was sent through ARPANET by the US programmer Ray Tomlinson in 1971. This new feature was improved over the years and was included in the Apple Mac computer that promoted electronic mail as a quick and easy way to send any information anywhere, anytime in its 1984 advertisement. This valuable tool was now available to everyone who could afford a computer and who had a standard phone number. The genius of Jobs and Tomlinson was in seeing beyond these machines and envisioning how computers could fit into our daily lives. Over the years, we discovered that computers or phones could serve not only to search or send information for communication, but also as a tool to trigger our creativity and unleash our personal expression. The social media revolution rests on this discovery, from the videos we upload on YouTube to the opinions we post on Twitter, from the pictures of our vacation that we post on Facebook to the tips we can read on the blogosphere. We live our creative and emotional lives online because American expert brought to us a gadget and suggested there might be something more important to do with it than a spreadsheet or a Word document. Now we can barely live without it, since computers, internet, and social network influence every aspect of every person's life. We took this information from pophistorydig.com, computerhope.com, and blacks.hbr.org. Thank you very much for your attention.
Okay, you mentioned social networks. I guess you use Facebook. And I guess you are also familiar with the person who invented Facebook. He is a very young adult, right? So do you think that any Chilean young adult could have that influence that some Americans have had in other countries? Why or why not?
I think that we could and we're gonna do, because there's a generation of young adults or young people like me and mostly every person in this room that has grown up during this revolution, and children are like they're growing up with all this technology in their lives just added. It's no longer something that is beyond them. I think that Mark Zuckerberg is just a super awesome man, and Chilean people, Chilean young adults could do